Hello everyone, it's me DoD DarthNox, and today I'm going to present you a game that I played against Pegasus on uh, with Gaia against his Fushi. And without further ado, let's begin. So as you can see in the top corner, I'm playing Gaia, and as you can notice, it's as you know, Gaia has cheaper hero citizens, cheaper economy. That's why you always start with the economy guild and researching pickaxe and hand axe. You also uh, do the standard build order for Gaia. And in the bottom corner, in the red color, it's a Pegasus on Fushi. Fushi has like the special heroes, and he also has the Peach Blossom Spring, which is basically like an extra gold mine that you can use. You also gather faster from it. So if you're getting pushed from like say your second gold mine, you can use it for like at around 1000, depending on how long it's been, like 2000 gold extra or something like that. And there's nothing really special going on at the beginning. He hasn't brought his goats yet. And let's see, the relics are, get this one. Uh, Cavalry hit points and infantry movement speed. He got the goats. He got much more goats than he did during the game. And now the fights are gonna begin. I made already a 4th oracle, but this one, like he got caught here and he just died. I couldn't save him. And he got the herdman. Like, okay, I need to switch to my goats because I'm in a really bad spot, you know? When it comes to being pushed, like I can't gather this guy, I need to go back. And I have my automatons here. Tell them to kill the Yatsa. And now what's going to happen is, I know that here I actually lose this. I know it, right? The automatons are gonna die to the pioneer and to the Yatsa. Like I shouldn't have ran with this. I should have just let him hit once and kill this guy. Right now, because of it, I'm gonna lose one more Terma than I should have. Like I shouldn't have lost this Terma, right? He died because I tried to run away with this guy instead of just attacking. Both of them would have died, but they're still in a position where I can revive them by myself, right? By just like getting these guys here, and then I can protect everything. I can protect them with my Terma, so that he can't attack with the pioneers. And I'm just spamming out some Terma, spamming out some these guys, and of course spamming out some automatons and getting, of course, the upgrade. The upgrade is really important to get in the matchup against China, because if you so notice, like he's making mostly fire archers and javelineers and also pioneers, and they all deal pierce damage. So this upgrade gives 20% pierce armor to automatons and 15% to all human units, like Terma, is really important. I kinda reacted slowly here, you see. He got like 2 or 3 event attacks before I reacted. But I traded kind of well here. I could trade a lot better, but it is what it is. Now we're just fighting here. For no particular reason. Like I'm trying to hunt here and I see the opportunity to attack. It doesn't have that many pioneers, so my automatons can do good work. And now I think it traded pretty well. I kill a lot of units and the pushback as well, and I was like, okay, I think I'm in a really good position. I'm gonna try to be attacking him, which isn't a bad option, you know. It is correct for the most part. And now I'm just retreating. Okay, I saw this guy here, so I'm sending these guys to find him. Saw him before. And then like my thinking is I just need to mass an army so that I can win the next fight as well. I could have, since I got the relic or cheaper and quicker drop sites, I could have just like put this guy here. I made a drop site here and made a house here and then here. You know, spread the lush further, and of course having you know, be able to go to this hunt. But I'm like I don't want to fight just yet because I have a lot of food in my base still, and I can go like to the side here where I think is much safer. I'm just like looking around, like see where he's hunting or where he's getting resources. I see this, but I notice him here then, and I was like, okay, it's time to retreat. And if I get a good flank, I think I can deal a lot of damage and kill everything here. Is what I'm thinking at the moment. I'm spending resources decently well. Could he be spending them a lot better? But that's because and then now we're fighting. I dropped my spiders. This fight went really well for me, even though he used one good thing to know about Atlantean mirrors, not Atlantean mirrors, but Atlantis into Chinese, is even if someone uses their lightning weapons against you, most of the time you can fight through it. Even most of the time you can fight through it, because a lot of the time it's just archer wars, basically. Atlanteans versus Chinese, right? Like looking at this, I have 6 automatons, and he has like 6 Dao swordsmen and Nesha. Everything else has been archers, like 16 these guys. And he was a lot more here that we killed, right? It's mostly just archers. And for archers to be effective, like for lightning weapons to be effective, you need to be attacking as many units at the same time as possible, so that those units get stunned and then die later, right? So if you're with lightning weapons, you just want to attack and move your whole army, and they're just attacking the widest possible array of units. So you want each of the javelineers to be attacking a different unit, right? But in this type of situation, I'm just attacking you here. Like I want to kill, like I take this and it's just shift click, right? Take this, shift click, because I want to kill immediately like 1 or 2 guys, you know. And here, if he's microing as well, right? He's selecting his javelineers. He's also just attacking 1 guy. So this guy just dies. He gets stunned, but doesn't matter because he's dead, right? All the attacks that we have stunned him just kill him. So he's losing. He doesn't get the maximum value of lightning weapons because of the micro that we need to do. That's why you can fight through the lightning weapons as Atlanteans against Chinese, because it's basically just archer wars, and in archer wars you don't want to be like attack moving because you'll be just attacking the Dao swordsman, right? Or because you'll be attacking the automatons with the javelineers or whatever. So that's why it's the lightning weapon. You can fight through the lightning weapons. This situation. I've been losing some micro here because I've been making new units and everything, and the shift click kinda doesn't always work properly, you know. And I lost a lot of automatons here. They couldn't fight through Nesha. Nesha just converted them all by himself. Like 6 automatons lost to 6 Dao swordsmen and 1 Nesha, you know. That's how good the Nesha is in this matchup, right? And of course my Terma don't deal any damage to the Dao swordsman because Dao swordsmen have the highest pierce armor out of any infantry unit. Generalist infantry. But eventually the Nesha died, right? And now the new automatons that I'm gonna be making can actually do something, right? Of course, I'm making Murmillo. I accidentally made a Catapeltes from the thing instead of Therma or whatever. And I'm trying to make like more production buildings so I can start producing more units properly. Because eventually you want to switch to a lot of... At the beginning you don't make a lot of Murmillo because you don't want your opponent to be making fire archers, right? Because if they are making fire archers, it's bad for you, right? Because then your Murmillo won't be doing anything, basically. And if you noticed, these guys are much... the Javelineers are much better than Terma in the wars between each other, in the archer wars. And that's because, if you notice here, the attack interval of Terma is 1.8. The attack interval of a Javelineer is 1.2. The Javelineer has 17 range. Terma has, before it becomes medium, it has 14. But I think these guys also have like 16 until they become ranged. Yeah, they have 16, yeah. So they have 2 more range, and they have much quicker attack. So they can attack, right? Let's say that I click attack with my Terma. He can attack me and run away before I release my attack, right? And then he's dodging. So he hits me 100% of the time, and I can miss him because he's microing, right? So with good micro, Chinese player always wins this. See this? See how I'm doing? I'm missing everything basically, right? And I'm just spamming out from all the... I have 5 production buildings. I have no, I have 3. But I have these 2. I was making more, and I'm just making more production. You know, just to keep up producing units. And he did make a machine workshop, but he didn't make any fire archers. At least not many. And now we're basically just fighting, you know. He has Dao swordsman, I have Murmillo and Terma, you know. I'm trying to fight. Fights are going, you know, they are going not good, not bad, you know, we're just spamming out. He kind of stopped producing for a bit. Now he's producing again. And these things did really well for me. Like, they almost saved me here because they lost like from 7 Javelineers, they lost like 3 attacks from each. And now I can repair these guys, and repairing these guys was really big, you know. Basically, there is 9 of them there, I think some of them will disappear. I won't be able to repair all of them. I've been trying to like repair the ones that are on the ground so they don't disappear. If you're repairing them, they won't disappear. I'll try to spread them out, but I couldn't do it properly. So I think I'm gonna lose like one or two here that are on the ground. But still, I managed to repair a lot of them, and each one that I repaired like 150 resources that I saved. That I brought back from the dead, basically. And after I repaired all of these guys here, I knew that I was really far ahead. I also saw he has a lot of Javelineers, and I basically switched into full Murmillo. So I was like, okay, he doesn't have enough, he doesn't have any fire archers. I have a lot of automatons, and I have a lot of Murmillo. So I just need to attack move, and I'm going to be winning, right? Because I have much better units. He doesn't have any fire archers to deal with my Murmillo, and he almost had no pioneers to deal with my automatons. And the good thing about automatons is that even if he had them, the automatons have high pierce armor, as you can see, so they don't take that much damage from those guys. Oh, he has some fire archers, and like I'm trying to like spread out my Therma so they're killing all the different archer units here. And it's, you know, it's pathing is like these guys are just like walking around not attacking anything, but that's how it is. And now I just won the game, even through the second lightning weapons. I just won because it is what it is. He just had too many Javelineers when I switched into full Murmillo for because he didn't switch. He didn't have enough fire archers, and he didn't have enough pioneers. He only had Javelineers, and by that point I only had like 7 Therma. I mean I made more. I now have 14 because, you know, he was still making Javelineers, and he would be making other units that I need to kill with Therma, so I was of course always making new Therma. But basically my Murmillo had free reign because of it, right? And this thing helped them a lot. Normally they have like 10, I think they went to 10 pierce armor or 5 now. And now with this thing they have 19. So it's really good for them. They're really good at tanking. Not really good, but they're really decent at tanking with fire archers if they make, or Javelineers or pioneers or whatever. So that's how you can play this. The crucial points where you want to fight, where you can resurrect this guy. So when I was fighting here with my 2 automatas, even though they died, right, I still knew that I would be able to revive them because I could zone his pioneers from this position with my Therma. And he didn't have an inertia just yet, so I could do that. And then later, when we were fighting here, I was using my spider layer. Spider layer is good because it can eat a couple of attacks from your opponents, right? If you just drop it on the archers and their attack, you know, attack moving, they'll be attacking it first, so they'll be wasting 2 attacks or something on the spider layer. And if he doesn't attack it, like if he's microing, then the spider layer will appear, you know, do its job and eat like 2 units. You know? So it does something, at least, you know. It will force him like to do slightly less damage if you drop it on the archers in the fights, or if you're like using it preventive, you know, in before like fights. There's many ways to use spider layer, but still you can use it like I did in this fight here and this fight here to prevent some of the damage coming from to your units and allowing you to slightly win a fight, you know, having like a micro edge, you know. You'll have like two less dead units in the next 3 seconds. And that's about it for this game. It was a really well fought game with a lot of Archer micro, which is really the most important thing in the Chinese Atlantean mirror. If you're playing like Gaia or Kronos and you went for automatons. So that's about it. I hope you guys liked it and see you guys soon.